Hi guys, it's Holly, Common Sense True Crime. I hope you're doing well today. Wanted to make this video to address some information that 2 nights ago was told on the Crime Crazy and Critters on the Farm channel by Miss Christine 55555. So first of all, they let us know Candace is great. Oh, here's my little sign about all aboard the misinformation train, because that's what Christine's about. Christine's been calling everyone about everything and bogging down law enforcement with ridiculous tips. Please stop, Christine. You are not helping but hindering Summer's investigation. Okay, first things first. The search group that came and searched for Summer is not called EquiSearch. It's called EquiSearch. EquiSearch. Please remember that, not EquiSearch. Okay, so Christine said, why didn't they search everywhere? She said, why didn't they search Limestone Branch? Because Fred Hill lives back there. She said, why didn't they go left from there or right? Okay, first of all, EquiSearch, specifically Dave Rader, the head of EquiSearch, has told us that they cannot disclose, they will not disclose, law enforcement either, where they have searched. There's such a thing as the perpetrator moving a body, and if they disclose where they have searched for Summer, that could be a problem. So they're going to keep that close to the vest, and there's no way for you to know that. But you did mention that Limestone Branch needed to be searched. You said Fred Hill lives back there. If you had done your research, Christine, you would have seen that Fred Hill has 2 arrests, and they correlate for manufacturing meth, and they correlate with the 2 searches that we know about for Summer. And that tells us right there that when they were searching for Summer, they searched back there where Fred was and found that he was making methamphetamine. Another thing that was said by both Daisy and you, Christine, is that Summer, they know because Candace told them that Summer would never go with a man, that she would most likely go with a woman, but not a man. How did they know this? Why did they know this? I could not have told you when my kids were little if they would go with a man or not, depending on what he had to offer. My puppy's sick, come help me, that kind of thing. I couldn't know unless it happened. How would Candace know? That's an interesting thought, isn't it? That she would know that her daughter wouldn't go with a man. If she was renting Summer out to men, maybe that's why she had to be sedated and left in the shed. Think about that one for a little while. Daisy then asked Christine at one point, did Fred Hill make a deal? You know what Christine said? Yes. Christine knows. She knows that Fred took a deal. And you know what she called it? He rolled on somebody. Rolled on someone has meanings, but it's not basically snitching on them, or whatever the meaning is you're using it as is not even correct. I mean, you think you're street smart, Christine. How could you be street smart? You're the most white woman I've ever seen in my life. And now you're just making up words. Not very intelligent. So, this is just a few things I covered. There was so much ridiculousness and misinformation and saying yes to things she couldn't possibly know. We've got a lot of people like that on here who are they're living in a fantasy world, thinking that people are going to think they have inside knowledge when they absolutely don't, and don't even have common sense. Before I go, I wanted to talk about Israel for a second. The couple you see on the screen, their house was invaded by Hamas and they were killed. But before this happened, where they were killed, and they knew they were coming and working on getting the door down, they took their 2 10-month-old twins and put them in a safe house and came back in, and they were killed. These parents were heroes for their children. The babies were in whatever this safe room was for 12 hours before they were discovered by the Israeli military. It just blows my mind that this is really happening somewhere in the world, and that 40 babies yesterday were killed and worse. And I am praying every time I think to pray. But I just wanted to show these 2 heroic parents, because we've got parents, even in our community, that can't take care of their children properly. But these 2, in just the few seconds they had, put their children first and foremost and became heroes for them for the rest of their lives. And I'm so sad that these babies won't know these wonderful, sweet parents. Just please keep praying for them. It's so important. Thank you guys for listening to me. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.